took any European country anywhere in the world that we needed it to be. Or how about any, really, well, not even Europe anymore. It's gone beyond that. You changed the language on the signs, you're someplace else. The cobblestones aren't even real cobblestones. Cement was pressed into a mold while it was wet. So where have you seen it recently? Maybe some of you saw the Ron Howard film Angels and Demons. When he was blowing up cars on the streets of Rome, he blew them up here. Okay? You have the infrastructure of a studio, everything's safe, you have control. I don't think they would have let him blow up things around the Vatican anyway. If you saw Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement. This was the fictional kingdom of Genovia. The Princess Parade took place right down here. And then if any of you have seen the Tom Cruise Cameron Diaz vehicle Night and Day, Running of the Bulls in Pamplona, Spain, aquí. And yeah, they ran a herd of bulls through these streets. They had a corral at one end and then at the other end of Europe. So they basically just ran the bulls through the streets from corral to corral. They also did the same thing in a film called City Slickers. Heard my colleagues say it. Let me let the engine get by, please. So today, you are in heaven for the show The Good Place. NBC comedy stars Kristen Bell and Ted Danson. Kristen Bell plays Eleanor. Eleanor dies. She wakes up in the good place. Problem, she does not belong here. She belongs in the bad place. But hopefully she will be able to turn her thinking around and get to stay in the good place. I love the whimsical feel of this area. Michael, a celestial being, they've stopped short of calling him an angel, but was the designer of this neighborhood. It was designed specifically for a group of people. So there are things that they would like, and I love the stores, all chocolate, everything. Infinite light, all the books, eat cake every day. Too many flowers, childhood mementos, the clothing store, everything fits. Yes. The Good Place, that is the restaurant. There is only one thing on the menu, your favorite meal. For those of you who watched the show, remember there was a sinkhole here. It was not here. It was on the inside of stage 37. That's where you had the interior of the Good Place restaurant. Come with me. Now, Michael, the architect of this community, told the people who live here, they all had a lot of different likes and dislikes, but everybody agreed on one thing: yogurt. That's why there are about 12 different yogurt stores here in heaven. Yogurt Acres, the old yogurt shop. Yogurt Gulch. Okay? However, back here, I wanted you to see the old-time yogurt shop. Remember Matt was saying earlier that Disney has filmed a lot here? This particular set looked pretty much like all the other buildings. When Pirates of the Caribbean shot here, this was Port Royal. Okay? You see this area, what you see, Johnny Depp is Captain Jack Sparrow. He's actually running down Flower Alley. When he was here, he was running toward a green screen. When you saw it in the movie theater, you were looking at the Port of Los Angeles and San Pedro. Through the magic of editing, he pops out over here. The redcoats are behind him, so he hides behind the statue where that little palm tree is today. Soldiers run past. He decides he better hide, so he hides in Will Turner's blacksmith shop. Will Turner is there and knocks him out. There's nothing in there. The blacksmith shop was built over at Disney about 12 minutes that way. You never knew because of the editing and because of the soundtrack that kept the action going. For those of you who may have watched Ghost Whisperer, this was part of the old city of Grandview. If you would have been with us about a month ago, we wouldn't have been here because Criminal Minds Beyond Borders was here. They were somewhere in South America. They were actually around the corner on a street that wasn't dressed with goodness.
century's films, all filmed in front of the same facade. Universal Studios is known for its horror classics.
And yeah, that's when
Wolfman, The Mummy.
for those of you who are watching The Good Place, they wrapped the first part of their season early. I think they actually shot 9 episodes. They have 4 more to go. Hopefully they will be back in January, at least that's what I've heard through the grapevine, because both Ted Danson and Kirsten Bell had film commitments. So they started filming early, they got 9 in the can, they're off making movies, they will be back to finish the season. Very funny show, Thursday nights, 8:30 on NBC. Okay? So tell you what I'd like to do, let's head back to Gerard. Unless there are any questions right here, we're going to wrap this up. Let's walk down Flower Alley because it's... And my favorite yogurt shop is here. You got it.
This one here is big fat. Big.
Lagoon. Anybody see that one? It's one of my favorites. It stars Julie Adams and Richard Carlson. Believe it or not, that was the Amazon River right there. Here, watch this. It looks just like the Amazon. Except for those California mountains in the background. You know what's on the other side? You know what's on the other side of that mountain? The Hollywood sign. Next time you're watching this classic horror film, guys, freeze frame it right there. Or other scenes, you'll see that mountain in the background. By the way, guys, that mountain makes it in a lot of Universal films. Go back and watch Back to the Future or Back to the Future Part 2. When they do a wide shot of the Courthouse Square, Hill Valley, look at the background. You'll see that mountain there. You know that lake is also where Norman Bates dumped his victims' bodies in Psycho and in Psycho 2. It's kind of a notorious lake, really. Well, everybody give yourselves a big round of applause. We all survived the studio tour. All those disasters and sharks and earthquakes. Hey guys, let's hear it for Donna for those great VIP excursion stickers. She's awesome. Let's hear it for me. I did a pretty good job. No. Guys, biggest round of applause for our driver, Gerard. You're doing a great job driving for us. Thank you, Gerard. Gerard's going to drive us back up. We're going to see some familiar territory on our way back up here. I'll explain a little bit more about that as we drive by. But the next time we get off this vehicle, folks, we are not coming back. Okay, so the next time we get off the vehicle, make sure you bring all of your belongings with you. Check around your seats, make sure no cell phones came out.
That's how they filmed it. That's how they filmed it.
I was just thinking about that. Generally,
Yeah, a lot of wilderness area here they use for a lot of filming. A lot of people ask Donna and I all the time, is this a real studio? The answer is yes. You guys came on a good day, actually, when most everything was open except for the metropolitan area, where they're getting ready for filming Hairspray Live. December 7th, NBC. Check it out, guys. I did not. I heard about it.
It's on YouTube.
Is it on YouTube? They did a little preview of the show at the Macy's Day Parade, the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Yeah, go to YouTube, check it out. I think I'm going to. Yeah, Donna and I have been telling you a lot about how they film here in Hollywood. One thing we didn't tell you, though, is we don't get anything in one take here, right? A lot of mistakes are made. A lot of times they have to do take after take, get the lighting right, the sound right. Sometimes even the actors kind of flub their lines here. Those are called bloopers. We're going to show you some of those here, guys.
Let me tell you something, Paige.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead, they're rolling film. I believe Gerard has one more beautiful stop for you guys. Beautiful picture spot coming up on the right side up here. You get a beautiful view of the San Fernando Valley coming up, so might want to get your cameras ready. Donna's giving up her seat. Thank you again, Donna. Anybody wants to come across to his seat? It will be on the right side of the trail. There it is.
Susan?
Look down below, guys. You can see the universal back line. That's where we just were on our studio tour. Yeah, guys, on this side, you can stand up, come across, get some photos. You can see the universal back lot down below. Those are the Warner Brothers studios in Burbank, that group of 10 buildings. And just behind Warner Brothers in those trees, do you see a white water tower sticking up with white buildings all around it? Those are the Walt Disney Studios. Now, some of you are wondering right now, what is that golf course over there? That's the Lakeside Golf Club. It's a private golf club. Originally founded by W.C. Fields and Charlie Chaplin. Who remembers who they were? You know, Laurel and Hardy used to play golf over there? Every time they played golf, they'd put on 2 pairs of socks. Just in case they got a hole. Hey, come on. At least I saved the bad joke till the end of the tour. I start with one and I end with one.
Thank you.
And nothing in between, which is good. Okay, there we go. You're welcome. There we go. Now, I believe Don and I are going to be going to the same places, but we're going to go to our smaller groups once again, okay? We're going to be going to the Minions ride. Then we got to catch that last Waterworld show. It starts at 4:30, so might need to step it up just a little bit. We want to make sure you guys get to everything today. Thank you again, Donna. Thank you again, Gerard. We'll open this water chest one more time if you guys want to get a water.
Now down there is Hill Valley, and because of stupid Hairspray Live, we haven't been able to go and see it. This is the nearest we could get, unfortunately.